This is really good. It was a little off-putting when I took it out the blender. I'm like, I don't know if this is gonna be good. So I'm just gonna kind of condense them into like the most popular questions. I hope you all enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit that little bell to be notified every time that I post. That's about it, so let's get into it. Okay, so the first question is, what do you do when you have no motivation? What helps you to get motivated? Motivation as in like for school or for work or just everyday life. But usually for motivation, I usually like having some type of routine, having things in the morning that like wake you up, and also doing things for yourself and making sure you're taking time away from like work and school and finding like a balance between those. I personally have like sort of like a morning routine. I'm a type of person where I don't really wear like sweats or anything like that. I like getting dressed, so I usually will get dressed, and then I feel just like overall more productive. Try, if you live on campus or even if you're at home this semester, I try to get like out of my room or out of your dorm, or out of my dorm, because I feel like being in here a lot just like makes me feel like I'm like trapped and cramped, especially during everything that's going on. Sure, you find time to do things for yourself. Yeah. Question is, favorite food / restaurant. My favorite food would probably have to be, that's a really hard question because I have actually so many favorite foods. So my favorite food would probably have to be like burgers, like the plant-based Beyond Burgers with truffle fries. What's your favorite plant? Oh my god, my favorite plant would definitely have to be snake plants, because they're so like resilient and they can really survive through like any type of weather. I have my snake plant right here actually. I've had her since I started my freshman year and she has literally persevered. She's definitely gotten taller. Favorite plant would definitely have to be the snake plant because of how resilient and how strong it is despite like the weather, or and you also don't have to water it that often, because you don't want to overwater it, but it's also kind of hard to overwater it because they kind of like save water for later, so they don't absorb all of it even if you overfeed it. What is something that you know now that you would tell your younger self if you could? That's a very good question. I would tell her to be more confident, and also don't be so afraid of like the decisions that you're gonna have to make. And I say be more confident because as like a little girl, I was very like self-conscious about my body and about my hair and about a lot of things. Now I'm like becoming more comfortable with. Also tell my younger self that you know, I am worthy of opportunities and things that I've worked for. Giving yourself recognition, it definitely adds to your self-confidence when you yourself know something about yourself, like you know that you're good at something, you know that you're capable of things. When you like know that for yourself, there's really not a lot that people can say to you. Just self-confidence is really the best confidence, because once you have put something in your mind, like once you have a mindset, nobody can really tell you anything. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Maggie making the girls think. So as of right now, I am a social work major, but it's actually insane because I was thinking about changing my major again. So I really want to live outside of the country. I've also like watched other people who, you know, like they're kind of like they're abroad, like teaching in classrooms. So I feel like that's something that I would really enjoy doing because I really like working with kids and families. And also I really want to get my doula certification because I did want to be like a midwife, but I don't want to have to go through all of the schooling for it. It's doable while getting an undergraduate degree. So I would love to also be a doula. And the next question is, what is the first thing you notice about a person? Smile, I guess, but also like their demeanor. But mostly just like their smile, and then like the sound of their voice, I guess. It's funny because I have somebody in mind, but okay, the next question is, how is dating in college? Don't ask me anything about dating, but yeah, no. So I've never had like a successful relationship. I don't even really talk to guys really. I don't know if I'm just like unapproachable, but I don't know, like guys don't really approach me, so I just be like sitting over here like, okay. How would you describe yourself? most people tell me that I'm a really nice person, that I have a really nice like aura and spirit, which is so funny because a lot of these people I've never met, and they're just like, you just have such a great spirit. And I feel like that's such a great trait to have, especially when someone can just tell like the way you are before they've even met you. I don't know, I just think it's sweet that people have those perceptions of me. In reality, I really am such like I think so. In reality, I really am such a nice, accepting person who really like, I can make a conversation out of everything. Next question is favorite thing about OSU so far. Definitely have to say, I guess the versatility of the programs that they have, even just my ability to change my major the amount of times that I have and still be like on track to graduate on time. My favorite thing would have to be the campus because it's just so big and there's just so many like little nooks, and then especially like finding like study places, like there's just so much space everywhere. What motivates you to get out of bed every morning? Like I said before, I kind of have like a routine. So I usually have like I plan my weeks out on Sundays, and then I just go day by day according to that scheduled list. For what like helps me get out of bed is kind of like having a plan of like what I'm gonna do. Also, like, I don't know, I try to do at least one thing that I enjoy on a daily basis, and that can be something as simple as reading a book or watching a movie or a show, or taking a walk, or going to the gym, or like having a food that I haven't had in a long time. Definitely try to find something exciting in every day. Like yesterday, I really was looking forward to having dinner with my friend Jada, something that I was looking forward to yesterday. So I was just kind of excited to get through the day, because I feel like that kind of motivates me to want to get through the day and want to get out of bed and, you know, want to be productive. It also, I love waking up to a room that is just like I've just created myself. Like the room that I've created for myself is really matches me, and it's something beautiful that I enjoy waking up to every day. So also like enjoying the space that you're in, waking up in a beautiful space that you feel like that you feel at peace in is really, really important. Also, like just being thankful that I'm alive, I'm breathing, I have so many opportunities that await me on a daily basis, because I feel like every day that I am alive and I'm waking up, there's something new for me to do. There's something, even if it may be not even new, there's something for me to do as I wake up every morning. How has adjusting to COVID in college been for you? What's been the biggest struggle? It was really rough in the beginning, and it's still kind of rough now, but I'm getting into my routine where I'm planning out my weeks. I'm planning out like hours that I work. I'm planning out specific hours where I take time for me. I definitely have very unproductive days, but it gets better, and especially having people around you, like my really good friend. I think it definitely helps having people around you that keep you accountable and want to see you succeed. Okay, so a lot of these are like repeats. The last question is, how are you so aesthetically pleasing? Like I said before, like plants just make me feel really happy and warm inside. Like they're just so beautiful, and they just make for a really great photo. It's nice to like take care of something and then just like watch it grow. I don't know, I just be living. I wear what I want to wear. I decorate what I like according to like my style. Just be living for real. I really don't even have an answer to that, but thank you so much. I really hope you all enjoy. Really appreciate all the questions that y'all asked me. Y'all definitely didn't let it flop, so I'll give y'all that. But yeah, that's the end. I hope you all enjoyed, like I said, and I'll see you in the next one.